Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SA Accounting Academy. Here's a short clip on one of our previous webinars. I hope that you really do enjoy it.
Welcome to today's webinar on SME Tax Issues for Bookkeepers. My name is Russel Ngobeni. I'm with Cyber, SAAA, as well as SAID, as all of those that are written in front of you: Business Accountant in Practice, General Tax Practitioner. And I'm with SAAA, and I do a lot of training with them with SAAA, like we are doing today with this topic: SME tax issues for bookkeepers, yourselves and myself. So welcome, and I hope you will enjoy the training. It says there's no sound, so I'm just checking if you can, if the rest of you can hear me, or if it's just one person. Teresa says there's no sound. All good. So Teresa, if there's no sound, well, you wouldn't be able to hear this. Just check on your computer and just put up the volume. Thank you for all those comments. About the presenter, this is who I am and what I do. I run a few businesses, including a training and skills development company, an accounting firm, accounting and tax practice. I farm. I'm presenting this from my farm. So if you hear any animal related noises, that's where I am. So with the digital transformation, it's giving us accountants a lot of time to do many different things. So that's in a nutshell who I am and what I do. Small business mentor, so I run around mentoring businesses on various issues: strategy, policies, financial planning, HR. So this some of the things that I do, amongst other things, is presenting topics like I am doing today, which is to go out and look for all the relevant updated information and come and share with you and keep your skills abreast. So that is in a nutshell who I am, but hopefully beyond COVID and the likes, we will be able to meet again in person, and you will be able to see each other face to face, as opposed to just looking at pictures and hearing my voice. So let's get into the details of where we are and where we're trying to go today. Course outline: we are in this webinar trying to cover the following topics: how to add a company to an existing e-filing profile, activating a SARS registered representative, which is a nightmare. Anyone dealing with tax will tell you that they are struggling with activating a SARS registered representative. They are struggling requesting profiles from one tax practitioner to another. It is a nightmare. So this came into effect from 26 July 2021, where SARS decided to change all their systems and said all companies need their registered representative activated. So it is a nightmare for many people, but from today you will see some of the steps in how to get this sorted, so you would not struggle any longer. Company income tax system and form changes. So the ITR 14 form, which we do to submit company corporate income tax, has changed. Just a few changes there and there, and then I'll show you, I'll share with you some of the changes that are there, and we'll be able to become more familiar with the updated form. So CIT audit letters, that is corporate income tax audit letters. Yes, there's issues. There's an issue or two. There's an update or two pertaining mainly to the duration that was given, or that is given, in order for the supporting documents to be submitted, but we'll cover that in not so long. So another in addition to the first few items that we saw, we are going to cover introduction of penalties to pay as you earn. This was not there before. So we are going to cover that. Request for remission for administrative non-compliance penalty. How do we get that done? What are the steps? So I'll take you through the steps in order for you to do that. Interim dispute process and dispute resolution for pay-as-you-earn penalties. This goes hand in hand with the previous bullet point that I spoke about. So we are going to combine those two in the second session in order for you to see how to take care of non-compliance penalties. There are a lot of people, if you are aware, SARS is issuing a lot of final letter of demand to many clients, to many businesses, to many SMEs, and many are struggling. Many are being charged penalties. There's somebody whose company is not traded. They came to me about a month ago and said, Russell, I've gone to SARS and they say I owe them 16,000 rands and my company has never traded. I do not know what it's for. And when I go into the system, I've picked up that the 16,000 is entirely for penalties for non-compliance, which means they were not submitting returns. So SARS started charging them penalties month to month, which can range from 250 to all the way up to 16,000. So those are some of the issues that many SMEs or SMMEs are struggling with at the current or present moment. So it is very important for us to know what to do and how to assist them. SARS will also pilot the e-penalty system, so we'll have a look at that as well. Continued, they will also pilot a number of plate recognition system. This relates to borders and crossing of borders. We will have a look at that. Crypto assets and tax, we'll have a look at that in the last session for today. Tax relief on excise duties, so mostly referred to as the sin tax. We are also going to have a look at that. And there were a lot of donations that were made to the Solidarity Fund in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. So it is now our turn as accountants and tax practitioners to go back to the books and assist those people who have made either individuals or companies that have made donations to the Solidarity Fund in order for them to claim their 10 or 20% of the tax benefits that was given there, that was proclaimed or pronounced by the president. The section 18A of the Tax Administration Act, which relates to public benefit organizations. So this is what we are going to unpack today. So learning objectives, we are trying by all means that before the end of the day, you know all the latest important tax issues from SARS, so we are going to take you through that. You become aware of the current tax issues affecting SMEs, which we've just detailed now in great length. Be able to deal with tax issues affecting your SME clients, be able to use the latest relevant and up-to-date information in your work, and lastly, if not mistaken, know the latest information that keeps you compliant with SARS requirements. And let's just add that learning objectives there. So I'm just trying to navigate two screens. My favorite quote all the time with every presentation that I do is that the secret to success is to be ready for the opportunity when it comes. So Benjamin Disraeli is the owner of that. So like we are doing today, we are preparing ourselves for opportunities that will present themselves out there in tax, and trust me, they will, and they are already, because they are struggling. They need our assistance as bookkeepers. They need our assistance as tax practitioners and accountants. So let's dive into session 1 and get into the nitty-gritty of session 1 and see what session 1 has to do. So in session 1, we're going to cover the following topics: how to add a company to existing e-filing profile, activating a SARS registered representative, company income tax system and form changes, CIT audit letters, which is corporate income tax audit letters. So this is what we're going to cover in session 1, and then take a bit of a comfort break, come back and look into session 2. So session 1 is not, we'll start with a video which SARS has compiled in order to summarize all the struggles that are out there and bring about solutions. So we are I'm quickly going to share my screen and allow everyone an opportunity to be able to learn from the SARS video on how to do all these things that are out there. Just quickly get this to play.
Welcome to the tutorial on how to add a company to your existing e-filing profile and request the transfer of your corporate income tax from the holding party. The company must have a registered representative on SARS's record to complete this process. Visit the SARS website for instructions on how to register as a company representative. A registered representative is a person appointed with full rights that acts on behalf of another legal entity. For example, companies, trusts, etc. These are often public officers, accounting officers, or administrators. If a legal entity...
I hope that you enjoyed that video. For more of our webinar videos, go to www.accountingacademy.co.za. Thank you and have a lovely day.